Good evening. My name is Anderson Bell, and my presentation is on Nike Analytics. I chose Twitter as a marketing strategy for Nike. Nike launched their mainstream Twitter account in November of 2011. 6 months after the launch, they had just under 500,000 followers. Today, Nike's main account has about 7 million followers. He has multiple Twitter accounts that represent many categories of sports activities. We also have multiple store accounts to connect with customers all over the world. Nike, Nike has active accounts in major markets across the globe. This includes the UK, Japan, and Australia. Although they have a global reach, Nike continues to focus on localized markets. Interaction on Twitter turns customers into brand advocates. Mainstream accounts The mainstream account receives over 100 tweets daily, and each tweet receives a couple of thousand retweets. This engages customers into deep interaction on Twitter. Nike has Twitter store accounts in all major US cities, including Chicago, New York, Boston, Seattle, and LA. Nike allows customers to post pictures and tweets in reference to their products and their personalized and customized uh, gear. Uh, this opens up dialogue and encourages interaction among the customers. Nike responds to nearly every tweet when a brand is mentioned. Here's an example of a tweet by a consumer that sparked a response by Nike. This allows Nike to reach out to consumers on a personal level. Via Twitter, Nike also engages in customer involvement. They allow customers to tweet and they help involve other consumers in acknowledgement of the customer story. Here's an example of that. Advertising costs have decreased with social media, marketing, and digital marketing. The cost of TV and print advertising has dropped for Nike. TV and print advertising has dropped 40% alone in the US in the last 3 years. Their advertising, brand events, and digital marketing is at about 800 million. This is up 10% from the previous year. Here's a look at Twitter statistics by Nike. You see they have approximately 7 million followers. In this particular promotion of equality, they have 156 following who responded with over 30,000 tweets. This shows the rise of followers on Twitter within the last 6 months. Nike continues to launch new campaigns via Twitter. They've recently launched their Nike Plus Fit Club and Nike Plus Running. They also market new technology via social media. The Nike Plus running sensors are developed in conjunction with Apple. They also market a performance tracking wristband, and their running sensors and tracking allows 5 million runners to check on their performance regularly. Women's wear and e-commerce are driving the growth of Nike globally. Here a look at some statistics from 2015 on the growth of Nike by way of digital and social media marketing. Recommendation for future growth for Nike is to look to increase women's revenue. Currently, the women's revenue is just 1/3 of the men's revenue. But as you can see in the previous slides, the growth of women is increasing dramatically. Another recommendation is to increase revenue in e-commerce by shifting marketing efforts to customizable products such as Nike ID and women's wear, running apparel, and digital mobile apps. Here is a look at Nike's current revenue status along with their advertising expenditures. You can see in the advertising expenditures that Nike has switched most of their marketing efforts towards internet-based and social media marketing versus traditional TV, print, and radio. You can see because of the switch in digital and social media marketing that the revenue, has been generated in a dramatic sense in comparison to traditional media. Recommendation for marketing strategy: increase marketing focus on digital advertising and social media. This is by ways of social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and Google+. Here's some excerpt on how Nike is planning to internalize the use of personal data and social media analytics and as a way of tracking personal data from consumers. Additional marketing recommendations: continue to internalize personal data tracking systems, continue to internalize social media analytics data, and continue to build online communities for long-term engagement. This concludes my presentation. Thank you.